It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ready. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go!
We'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now a fourth down, stare right at him. The Cardinals out for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Walker on first down. Free inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown!
You know, Kate, I think one thing we clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Cade York to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Handoff on second and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
First down from the 42.
Gain of 5. And the Cardinal first down.
Play action, Sanders. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready? Dragon, Panther 60, Pat 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Called in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. The win was at a sales cake, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down from the 42. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. To the air they go on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We've got a 6-3 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running left, here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Complete to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Ready up.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Staying with Walker. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. Pass the 60. 18, 5 in.
Third and long for him here. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Sticking to the air here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther and left. Franco.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Oh, intended for McBride, but it's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Sanders setting the pass. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Offense in a hurry up here. On first down, here's Sanders. He'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Into traffic. Complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
6 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Alert. Alert. Set. Go.
Sending him on the dive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up.
Ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Cougar knife. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On the ready.
1st down from the 42.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Ready. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Their own 31-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Works the sideline inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. York knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stout all set to send this one away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. Escapes the defender. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Another carry for Charbonnet. Gets away from one. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
70 Lions, go!
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Play not developing as they'd hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Play action, Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing again here, Sanders. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go, Viking, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Starts his return from the 23. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Purple 80.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
18 Cardinals.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This will be grabbed at the 5. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19. Let's go now.
Motion to receiver left.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking middle. He's going to... It's grabbed inside the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Flying forward on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
16.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid gain.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back now, pressure coming. Looking this fullback down. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
37-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Walker on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, it's Charbonnet. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This one from 47 yards away. New York knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Warriors got 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the set.
1st down from the 42. Put a receiver in motion left.
Pat the 60.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He put everything he had into this one. To the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Bravo 80. Go.
On the draw, it's Walker. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Charbonnet again on 2nd. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Walker trying to run. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. And they get to this one inside the 10. They stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Into the hands of Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within one score at the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
Cardinals 23.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Setting up to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Cardinals 30, Seahawks 29.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. That one's complete right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Walker now from the gun. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's able to move past the 45 before say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, ready?
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Go! Let's go!
Again, left side to Charbonnet. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot!
The give here to Charbonnet. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Hand off now to Charbonnet. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They give up the gut to Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
An extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
The score, Seahawks 37.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Setting up to pass. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT.
Sanders' pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.